companion page. Here, this is an overview of all the 7 life areas. It's a kind of dashboard, and the intention is to help you figure out what you have done and what you might want to do next. So first of all, let's take a look at this upper component here, which is showing the current time slot or time scope. The D here stands for day, and you can change it both by clicking on the time itself and changing the scope. In Coalition, the term scope is called for like day, week, month, or year, so it's the time interval. And then the specific date that you want to take a look at. And here you can, by clicking on this D, as well change this scope. If you do, all the information included in this page here will change to that to reflect that time. However, only when you're on the current day, current week, etc., will you see some extra things. Like here, for instance, this is the current date today, so this is the daily quote that I'm seeing here. If I respond to this daily quote, then I will make it part of my collection of liked or disliked quotes that I can find somewhere else on the island. The next thing that I want to take a look at, let's just go through it, is the habit section. Here it shows my personalized next habit that I haven't yet completed. So this acts as a reminder, because what good is it if I define what kind of habits I want to do on a daily basis if I'm not actually seeing them and getting reminded when, like, what to do next. So this would be, and I did that today. I did my power workout, so I can tick it off right here, or I could as well also click on this arrow to see all of the error. That was an erroneous pronunciation. On this arrow to see the list of all my habits, or clicking onto the habit itself to get the details of it. The next section here is the agenda, and this reflects what I have set out to do today. In this case, right now I'm working on the minimal lovable it's still a P, but I actually changed it to G. So my minimal lovable game. And this includes tutorials, because I want to make it easier for new players to understand how to do things on this island. So these are the 3 things that I'm doing today. So working in my sessions with my session breaks and power workouts in between, documenting some of the vision, and working on this MLP. When I click on it, each one of them will have detailed information on the particular outcome. I also see a little hint here on if I have some scheduled things or some deadlines that I want to review. The next section is the journal summary, and this is basically a bird's eye view on what are the notes that I created for today, like the tutorial sessions that I'm doing, creating what I'm talking about right now. By the way, there's something missing here on the right side. This space is here intended, but I decided that I'd rather present you with up-to-date information than with nice looking out-of-date information. So basically what you're not seeing right here, but what will be, like what would be here, if there's an upcoming event, it will be reflected here. If there's a news article that is not yet old or something like that, you will also see it here. So in this case, the last news updates that I posted is too old to be relevant in here. That's why you're not seeing it. There's also other things, like if there's new legends who just recently joined the island, they will also show up here so you can welcome them. This is another way down here of changing the scope. So there's multiple different ways, and that is because some people were confused. They didn't understand that this is possible. So that's why right now there are multiple ways of doing it. Then the next section I want to take a look at, which is the bottom of the page, and this is really the important part. This guides me. So the companion basically suggests what to do next in order to make progress on the island and get my bonuses as rewards. And these are only meaningful actions that are suggested down here based on Coalition's definition of meaningful to get to the next level of life. In this case, since it's already after 6 o'clock in the evening, it's 8 o'clock here right now, local time, this is why journaling is my next thing that I might want to do. And by clicking on the next bonus action title or headline, I can see, oh, like these are the things. If I share my status and interview, then I have done all my dailies and will be able to complete them. But if you want to know more about this page in particular, there's a separate tutorial on it. But this is how you can quickly take a view of what to do next. Then down here in the lower right corner, this plus button, with this one, I can create different resources for Code Legend, like tracking a bug. If there's something that I like that's annoying me or bugging me, I can create a new outcome, a new note for the journal, a new habit if I have decided that's what I want to do, track an insight, or in my case, also add a new feature for the project, which depending on what you have unlocked so far, different things might be available to you. As always, there's the more menu where you can refresh the view and get to view this tutorial. And this, I already mentioned this in the past, but I want to reiterate on that. The last thing here is also a quick shortcut to get from here from the companion directly to the support page. And there's different ways of how to get support. That's it. I'm wishing you a wonderful day.